Snow fell constantly, and ice formed over all the waters. The animals have never seen snow before. At first, it was a novelty, something to play in, but the cold increased tenfold, and they began to worry. The little animals were being buried in the snowdrifts, and the larger animals could barely walk because the snow was so deep. Soon, all would perish if something weren't done. The animals were pleased with this plan. They began to debate among themselves, trying to decide who to send up to the Creator. Wise Owl could not see well during the daylight, so he could not go. Coyote was easily distracted and liked playing tricks, so he could not be trusted. Turtle was steady and stable, but he crawled too slowly. Finally, Rainbow Crow, the most beautiful of all the birds, with shimmering feathers of rainbow hues and an enchanting singing voice, was chosen to go to Kijamu Kayon. It was a difficult journey, 3 days up and up into the heavens, past the trees and clouds, beyond the sun and the moon, even above all the stars. He was buffeted by wings and had no place to rest, but he carried bravely on until he reached heaven. When Rainbow Crow reached the holy place, he called out to the Creator, but received no answer. The Creator was too busy thinking up what would be to notice even the most beautiful of birds. So Rainbow Crow began to sing his most beautiful song. The Creator was drawn from his thoughts by the lovely sound, and came to see which bird was making it. He greeted Rainbow Crow kindly and asked what gift he could give the noble bird in exchange for his song. Rainbow Crow asked the Creator to unthink the snow, so that the animals of earth would not be buried and freeze to death. But the Creator told Rainbow Crow that the snow and the ice had spirits of their own and could not be destroyed. The Creator stuck a stick into the blazing hot sun. The end blazed with a bright glowing fire which burned brightly and gave off heat. He told Rainbow Crow, handing him the cool end of the stick. Crow nodded his thanks to the Creator and flew as fast as he could go. It was a 3-day trip to heaven, and he was worried that the fire would burn out before he reached the earth. The stick was large and heavy, but the fire kept Rainbow Crow warm as he descended from heaven down to the bright path of the stars. Then the fire grew hot. As it came closer to Rainbow Crow's feather, his tail caught on fire, turning the shimmering beautiful feathers black. By the time he flew past the moon, his whole body was black, with soot from the hot fire. When he plunged into the sky, flew through the clouds, the smoke got in his throat, strangling his beautiful singing voice. By the time Rainbow Crow landed among the freezing, cold animals of earth, he was black as tar and could only caw instead of sing. He delivered the fire to the animals, and they melted the snow and warmed themselves, rescuing the little animals from the snowdrifts where they lay buried. It was a time of rejoicing, for tinder fire had come to earth. But Rainbow Crow sat apart, saddened by his dull, ugly feathers and his raspy voice. Then he felt the touch of wind on his face. He looked up and saw the Creator, who creates by thinking what will be walking toward him. Then the Creator pointed to Rainbow Crow's black feathers. Before his eyes, Rainbow Crow saw the dull feathers become shiny, and inside each one, he could see all the colors of the rainbow. And the sacrifice you made that saved them all, it shall last forever.